Hey, Brickley here, and welcome to episode 11 of Middle-earth MOCs, the series in which I show you MOCs from all over Middle-earth, built by every single one of you. And today we're going to take a look at this series again, because it's been a while, everyone. And let's go ahead and get right into the MOCs. So the first MOC is actually Bilbo waiting for Frodo. This is another scene, of course, from the Tolkien universe, from, I believe, the Fellowship of the Ring, where, the Fellowship of the Ring, of course, where Bilbo is waiting for Frodo. This is that night scene where Frodo actually gets to meet Bilbo in Rivendell, and you can see lots of detailing within this picture. Also some nice background detailing over there with the houses of the elves, of course, as you can see over there in the background. We get some greenery to the sides of this MOC, and then of course two benches over there, and on one of them is actually sitting old Bilbo Baggins. And this Bilbo Baggins minifigure has some different legs, actually. That's a sort of nice piece selection to create those legs. Overall, the detailing on the ground looks magnificent with that pattern. And then we get the tree over here to the left with the mushrooms. And what's more, we also get this statue, actually, which definitely looks amazing within this MOC. So overall, I'm really a big fan of this MOC, and I can't wait to see more of Rivendell. And then next up, we got a MOC by David Zambito, The Hobbit Inside Information. And it is quite a special MOC, because you actually don't really see MOCs of Erebor or Smeagol that often. And right now we can actually see a glimpse of course, Smeagol with his claw over there in the middle. We get some gold underneath the claw, and I do like the composition of the claws with those pieces right there. Of course, we get some spikes on top and a dark red, which is always a nice combination for Smeagol. Some treasure over there in the back, but some nicely detailed windows as well. And then the florin pattern, wow, it's just phenomenal with those cheese pieces and such. So definitely a great MOC. First we get Bilbo over there, sneaky hobbit over there hiding. So definitely a great MOC. And I'm really a big fan of course, MOCs from Erebor, and I always loved taking a look at those. So do let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this MOC and every other single MOC within this video. Next up, we got an awesome build of the Two Towers movie made by Samian391, and this is the Helm's Deep MOC made up of 20,000 pieces and including 1,500 minifigures, everyone. That's an insane minifigure count. And the Rohan swordsmen are actually 75. We get 89 archers, 29 villagers, and 1,300 Uruk-hai, everyone. That's just insane to consider. 1,300 Uruk-hai. So definitely a great MOC. I love the build for Helm's Deep. Of course, we get the nicely detailed new tower right there. Quite a unique design. We get the Hornburg, the fortress in the back, which unfortunately LEGO never created within the set, but this looks so good. Of course, we get the longer deeping wall, which is enlarged, and of course over there in the back, actually, which you don't really see within LEGO Helm's Deep MOCs that often, is of course that rock work over there in the back with the water coming out, which will actually go through the drains. And that's definitely also an amazing detail, which I actually really like. I think that's one of the best details for this MOC. Of course, the accuracy with that rock work over there in the back. Now, I mean, the Uruk-hai army is just insane. 1,300 minifigures. Just imagine one of these figs is actually around $10 to $20. So this person is rich, everyone. And apologies for my voice actually right now. I'm actually sort of having a fever / cold, and I just really wanted to get this episode out to all of you. So that is just, apologies for that, but I'm not gonna quit. So we're just gonna go and continue back to the grind of course, LEGO MOCs for the Lord of the Rings. So next up, we got a MOC by Harry Russell, and this is the last march of the Ents. Now, Treebeard looks a bit rushed to him, but I do think that this design looks really cool. I love the design for Treebeard. It's simple, it's Lego-like. Of course, the detailing with the beard is quite funny as well. The arms also look quite nice. I love the arms. And of course, the hand on his left hand is also quite interesting as well. And of course, we get the wall of Isengard, which is definitely also something great. I like the detailing on there. We get some of those tile pieces on the sides. We get some orcs running around, 2 Moria orcs and 2 orcs from the castle theme, I believe. And you can almost not see them, but Merry and Pippin are actually on top of Treebeard. That also looks really cool. And then, of course, the landscaping is actually dark tans, and that also looks really good. So definitely a big fan of this MOC. And next up we got a MOC by Blake Bear, Riddles in the Dark. Now this is quite interesting, everyone. I really like the fact that this MOC has these smooth edges on the far front of the MOC, as you can see, with the black. And of course we get some water over there with, I believe, some dark translucent pieces. The rock work also looks really cool with those snot techniques. We get a couple of those rocky spikes with some interesting pieces. You can see a LEGO minifigure hood in dark bluish gray being used for that. So definitely an advanced building technique. Blake Bear is really an advanced LEGO builder, and I actually have taken a look at a couple of his MOCs in this series, I believe. So just go ahead and check out the other episodes by clicking the card on the top right corner of the screen, so you can enjoy the entire series if you are new. And if not, just go ahead and rewatch it if you want to. I mean, Lord of the Rings is Lord of the Rings, and we all love it. Now, this Golem is just really a bit creepy in my opinion. I mean, we get the face of Voldemort, of course, from Harry Potter, but creepy. We get those bones and such, and yeah, I do believe that this is actually pre-LEGO The Lord of the Rings, so a big thumbs up to you, Blake Bear, for of course coming up with a Gollum minifigure. Of course we get Bilbo Baggins over there as well, and I especially like the bag on his back over there. That also looks quite nice. So definitely really awesome MOC. I love Gollum, and even though this MOC is small, I do believe that Gollum is such an interesting innovation of you. So really hyped for this MOC. I mean, just amazing. And then finally, actually right here for the regular MOCs, which we're going to take a look at. After that, we're going to take a look at your MOC submissions. But we get a MOC by General Magma, and this is actually Smeagol and Deagol's fishing trip. So definitely an amazing MOC right here. And he actually rushed this for his entry in Middle-earth LEGO Olympics, which I'm actually going to make a video about soon. But this is also quite nice. I mean, we get Smeagol and Deagol in the fishing boat with, of course, that water underneath. And I also love the edges for this MOC. There's some landscaping over there in the back with the tree. I especially like the fact that Deagol has that hairpiece for the Hobbit and Smeagol has the longer hair. Definitely great. The boat is also nicely detailed. So overall, for the small MOC, I'm really happy with the way it looks, and definitely a big thumbs up to this MOC builder back from 2014. And right now, we're actually going to take a look at all of the MOCs you submitted to me over on my email. And if you want to send in some of your own LEGO The Lord of the Rings MOCs, or Hobbit, or maybe even any other theme like Star Wars, Pirates of the Caribbean, Marvel, anything which you want to build, just go ahead and submit your MOCs to my email, brickleyofficial@gmail.com, and that is actually where you can submit all of your MOCs. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the MOCs. So first of all, we get The Gate of Bree by LBK Creations. Now this is definitely something amazing. Take a look at this. We get the nicely detailed tower over there. I love the 3 sections. Of course, we get the bottom part with, of course, the dark bluish gray. Now that really looks magnificent. I love the detailing in there with all of those different pieces utilized. We get the windows, and of course the first floor actually has the white, which is actually quite symbolic with, of course, the brown. That's actually really something you only see in medieval villages, and I do think that Bree is something quite epic that LEGO definitely should make a set of this. And of course we get the roof that's also nicely detailed, and of course also the gate, which I truly like. So definitely a great scene you've built here, and thank you so much for submitting this. Go ahead and check out this awesome MOC if you want to. Definitely great. Next up, we get a MOC by one of my loyalist fans out there, Ethan Weedle, and he actually created Helm's Deep, but in a special way because he actually used a couple of my own techniques for my LEGO Helm's Deep MOC. So he actually enlarged the deeping wall, of course, and made it more accurate. Then he actually made sure that everything in, of course, the walls is also quite large. As you can see, he raised the walls and such. He raised the inner wall, and then he also added a floor to, of course, the middle section over there along with the fortress in the back. And that's something I haven't done yet, but definitely looks great. And he also has this storage room, just like I have within my MOC. So overall, Ethan Weedle, definitely an amazing MOC, and thank you so much for being a loyal fan to Brickley. And next up, we got a MOC by Cobe York. Oh my, he actually sent this in February earlier this year. So over here we get the Fell Beast, which is truly insane, everyone. Take a look at this. Such an amazing Fell Beast, even brick built. So really a big thumbs up to you. We get those nicely detailed wings. Actually quite interested in how you managed to design those wings. Are they actually Lego cloth pieces or something like that? Let me know in the comment section down below how you did that. We get the chains on the sides of the head of the Fell Beast, of course. The ring wraith can actually fit on. And yeah, just overall a great build. I love the techniques you used with those Technic pins, of course. And of course also we get those nicely detailed pieces on top of the wings, which actually sort of form that skeletal structure of the wings. So definitely something amazing. Overall, a great MOC. Thank you so much for submitting it. Next up, we get a MOC by Evo Maynard, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And here's the MOC by Evo. He sent me the pictures on Gmail. As you can see, we get this little MOC right here of Mirkwood with, of course, Tauriel and Legolas within a tree. You can see the mushroom on the ground and, of course, lots of detailing with the tree and, of course, all of those leaves. I definitely like the design of this, so you're on your way to becoming a real MOC builder, so keep on building, mate. Definitely great. Then we get a MOC by James Pickles right here. This is, of course, his MOC of course, I do believe Bag End. Definitely great. I like the fact that you added everything. I mean, it's a colored MOC, but you can definitely switch out all of that color with some odd other pieces. But I really like this MOC just because it shows that how actually creative the Lego community is. I mean, you just used all of your parts to create Bag End. We got the dining room, actually. We got Bilbo's riding area. And of course, we also get the door over there with, of course, the little hallway. We get some treasures and such, and a lot of detailing in the interior. So I'm not even bothered by the fact that you used colored pieces. It's just amazing. So definitely keep on building. I like your imagination within this MOC. So James Pickles, definitely a great MOC you sent me back in May. Thank you so much. And I do believe those were all of the MOCs I was able to find within my Gmail. So if I actually did miss any of your MOCs you sent me to my Gmail, just let me know in the comment section down below and go ahead and send me some pictures to my Gmail in order to, of course, get a showcase in one of the next episodes of Middle-earth MOCs, because I really think it's nice to show off your builds and I just really like taking a look at them. So yeah, if you want to send me your MOCs, go ahead and do so by sending me an email. And yeah, that was already episode 11 of Middle-earth MOCs. So yeah, it was quite a while since I actually made the last episode, but I really wanted to continue. I just was taking a little bit of a break, but from now on, we're of course going to continue, and I really hope you enjoyed watching this episode, even though my voice is a bit weird right now, but I hope my cold and of course fever is going to disappear soon. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, go ahead, just like and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section down below which locations from Middle-earth you want to see in the next episodes of Middle-earth MOCs, and I will go ahead and try to include them within the next episodes. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video on my YouTube channel, Brickley.
It's in the air like a blazing flare.